Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Khadijah binti Azizan. My matric number is 18BB05002. Our group will discuss about the analysis of company's capital structure. Our group chose a BOUSTEAD holding BERHAD. Background of the company is the BOUSTEAD group has an active interest in key sectors of Malaysian economy via 5 divisions. Number 1 is the plantation. Number 2, property and industrial. Number 3 is a pharmaceutical. Number 4 is a heavy industry. And the last one is trade, finance and investment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to everyone. Welcome to BOUSTEAD Langkawi Shipyard, a shipyard located in a very strategic location towards the Malacca Straits and entrance from the Andaman Sea. BOUSTEAD Langkawi Shipyard is specialized in white boats, ferries, and also commercial and government agency boats. We are on 20 acres of land with 2 huge hangars of 24 meter by 29 meter and a length of 70 meters. We have got 2 finger jetties, which is we can take up to 50 meter vessels, and a travel lift of 500 ton. And any operation of lifting from the time the boat comes into for the lifting bay to the hard stand, it will take only about 3 to 4 hours. So here, this yard is being manned by all young engineers, and they are specialized in electrical, electronic, mechanical, and we have also got highly qualified carpentry outfitters and also for fabricators. BOUSTEAD Langkawi Shipyard serves your marine needs wherever you are here. Please feel free to visit us in this lovely island of Langkawi. Thank you.
Next, in this analysis, we analyze three ratios. First is debt ratio, debt equity ratio, and capitalization ratio. First, we go to the debt ratio. The debt ratio means a financial ratio that measures the extent of company's leverage. The formula of debt ratio is total debt divided by total asset. These are the calculation of the debt ratio in 2009 and 2019 of the BOUSTEAD holding BERHAD. We see in 2009, the debt ratio of this company is slightly lower, 0.53. Is compared in 2019, it slightly increased to the 0.66. This ratio shows if the ratio greater than 1, it means the proportion of a company assets that are financed by a debt. This company shows in 2009, their company financed by a debt.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hadira binti Rasli. My metric number 18PB05014. Next, I will explain about debt equity ratio. What is definitions of the debt equity ratio? It is a measure of relative contribution of a creditor, shareholder, or owner of the capital used in the business. It is also the ratio long-term debt and equity capital in a business. In addition, is a calculation lead on how much the loan capital, such as debt can be liquidity using the shareholder contribution. Formula of the debt equity ratio is a total debt divided by the total shareholder equity. On year 2009 by group is 1.13. On the 2019 by group is 3.03. So the debt equity ratio shows a high ratio indicate the company is getting more in the financing by borrowing money, which subject the company potential risk of if the debt level are too high. We saw that 2009 the company and group were not performing better than the 2019, but are performing well in getting more financing. That's all from
Assalamualaikum, my name is Syamila Hamimi binti Muhammad Azhar. Number menteri at team BB05035. So the definition of the capitalization ratio is capitalization ratio as known as financial leverage ratio that measure on the extent of the total debt in the company against that structure in the company. The company dependent on the outside of the debt and extent in which the company of making use on the equity capital for the operation and goal. The formula of the capitalization ratio is long-term debt divided by long-term debt plus shareholders' equity. The capitalization ratio on 2009 it will be 0.225 and the 2019 it will be 0.07. Conclusion is the capitalization ratio is a high capitalization ratio because of the return of the equity, and the high proportion of debt increase the bankruptcy of the company. Because of that, more equity on the from the 2019.
This graph show about the three ratio that we study, which is debt ratio, debt equity ratio, and capitalization in 2 years of the Bousted Holding BERHAD, which is 2009 and 2019. The conclusion is capital structure maximizes the market value of a firm, such as in a firm having a properly designed capital structure, the aggregate value of the claim and ownership interests of the shareholder are maximized. Capital structures maximize the firm's cost of capital or cost of financing. By determining a proper fix of fund source, a firm can keep the overall cost of capital to the lowest, maximize the company's market price of share by increasing earnings per share of the ordinary shareholders. It also increases dividend receipt of shareholder. Capital structure increases the ability of company to find new wealth-creating investment opportunity. With proper capital gearing, it also increases the confidence of suppliers of debt. There are usually two sources of fund used by a firm, such as debt and equity. A new company cannot collect sufficient funds as per their requirements as it has yet to establish its creditworthiness in the market. Meanwhile, consequently, they have to depend on equity shares, which is the simple type of capital structure. After establishing its creditworthiness in the market, capital structure gradually becomes complex.